Hey guys, welcome back to another episode Up and Running. Thanks for watching. Alright, on today's episode we're going to start a new project. This is it right here. It's a 1971 Chevy C10 pickup. I know we just kind of finished a C10, but you know, sometimes it works out where you get two in a row. Alright, so on this truck there's a whole variety of things that we're going to work on. This gentleman needs this truck to be a little more roadworthy than it is right now. So we're going to do things like horn and turn signals and brakes, and I think we're going to convert it from manual brakes to power brakes. A bunch of things like that, so I hope you enjoy it. So this gentleman just picked this truck up, and I just need to get a bunch of things done on it to make it a little more roadworthy. Got the makings for a pretty darn good interior. And we'll take a little look under the hood of this thing. It's got 350 in it. That has a Jasper tag on it. A new Holley carburetor. I know there's a vacuum leak on this carb, so we're gonna be taking care of that, or taking a look at that. Alright, so one of the first things I'm gonna look at is we've got a vacuum leak at the base of the carb. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that off and see what's going on back there, and see if we can figure out what our vacuum leak is. It appears to be between the intake manifold and like the base plate on the carburetor. I think I'm going to get a mirror and take a look back there once. So nothing's jumping out at me right now, but when the truck was running, I could stick my hand back there and change the sound. It was like almost like a whistling noise. So I'm not really sure if something's not installed right, or something's got a tear in it, or what the case is. I'm wondering if I should just check if everything is tight. These are not super tight, so this may take care of it. I got to get a different socket here for that. Alright, I'm going to start this up and see what we got. Not bad for a cold start. I'm not hearing it right now. That may have been the answer. You know, I still didn't crank those down really hard. I just kind of, you know, snugged them up a little more. That may be all that was. We'll have to keep an eye on that as we do some other things and make sure I don't hear the noise. I definitely do not hear it right now. Alright, I guess we got one thing down. Alright, I'll fire it up one more time, make sure we're still golden. I don't hear it. It was a definite whistling noise. Alright, let's see what's next on the list. Morning. Alright, next I'm going to make sure the battery's charging. .6 is charging. That battery must be just a little low. Alright, that's good. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to take a look at the whole brake system on this truck and figure out what we all need. We are going to convert it to power brakes, so I'm definitely going to need to order some components, but I'm going to evaluate everything and figure out where to go. Alright, I'm going to take a walk around underneath and take a look at the brakes, see what we got. So this does look like it's a factory disc brake truck. I'm not an expert on this, but those don't look like aftermarket components. I sprayed those lines right up there because I think we are going to have to take those out or disconnect them. So I figured I'd get some spray going on those right away. Alright, so we're going to be taking a look at the emergency brake too. So it looks like that system's intact. It may need to be adjusted. It's probably maybe a little bit loose. Let's take a look back here. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything's leaking back here. And it also looks like somebody put a new line on there. It connects a little bit differently than it did on the 1970. Alright, so the front right wheel was stuck on here, so I couldn't get the bleeder open. I didn't try super hard, but I just cracked the line and it released the pressure out of the caliper and allows the wheel to turn. So we got a blockage somewhere between the caliper and the master cylinder, so we'll have to take a look at that as well and figure out what's going on there. Alright, we're going to pull all the brakes apart and take a look at them and see what needs to be replaced. See if the drum comes off. Oh, look at that. Hey, Robert. This one looks pretty good. So it looks like everything's in pretty good shape in here. It looks like under the little bit of dirt, like it's got a newer wheel cylinder on it. The linings look new. Everything looks like it's in really good shape here, so we may luck out and not have to do these. Right now, nothing's leaking, so we're probably okay. All right, let's see what this side looks like. This one pretty much looks the same as the other one, where it probably looks like it was done a while ago, but it's all just been done. A little dusty, but everything looks good on it and in good shape. So let's check the fronts. So this wheel, we know there's something wrong in it, but I just want to check the rest of the brakes. So I know we need to replace the rubber line here. I'm sure we'll do the other one at the same time. So this looks pretty decent too. This groove is actually a factory groove in the rotor. It's on both sides of the rotor. It's been a long time since I've seen that. But otherwise the brakes look like they're in pretty good shape, you know, the pads. So we're still, because we had the sticking issue and the customer really wants this truck to be, you know, good and drivable, I think we're going to replace both calipers on the front. this one's got that factory groove in it too. I don't know why they did that. Everything else looks okay. It's been a long time since I've seen that. I don't know what purpose it served, but that's the way it was. So something I wanted to show you here, I believe that these are the original rotors. If you look right there, that is what I believe to be the GM part number for that rotor. And then down here, it's got the minimum thickness, and then it's got the dimension in it right there, 1.215. So I kind of thought when I saw the groove in it that they might be the originals, and I got looking at this a little more, and that's what I think the case is. So you never see that anymore. I'm going to see if I can get these cut. So there's one more thing I want to show you on these rotors. I think these are little like balancing like weights that they stick in there to keep those things balanced, or to make them balanced from the factory. So it's pretty interesting. All right, that's going to wrap it up for this episode Up and Running. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to come back next time. We'll keep working on the pickup. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, ring the bell right next to it for the notifications, and click the like button. Thanks for watching. Come on. Yeah. Oh, jeez. It kind of rotated in there a little bit. There we go.